name is Deb Ballard. Just a little history. I've had MS for a long time. It was my slow-moving vehicle. First time I was paralyzed, I was 22. Now I'm 70. I'll just put it that way. I'm a retired registered nurse, and I was the branch manager of a Christian home care agency in Frankfurt back in the 70s. Excuse me. The Frankfurt Times asked all of the agencies to write that we could put something in the newspaper once a month, and what I'm going to read is what I wrote that had to do with me. I titled it "The Healing Power of Forgiveness." They titled it "Forgiveness Brings Peace and Fulfillment." Okay, this was written in 1997. In my quest to become more spiritual, excuse me, I have been reading my Bible more recently. I'm sorry, excuse me. A couple of verses, Matthew 6:14-15 jumped out at me. According to the contemporary English version of the Bible, it reads, excuse me, "If you forgive others for their wrongs, the Lord will forgive you. But if you do not forgive others, the Lord will not forgive you of your sins." And bingo. I had an ex-husband that I had never forgiven, nor had I asked him to forgive me. We were divorced in 1981, and there was a pregnant girlfriend involved. There has not been much communication between us over the years, and our sons have had little contact with their father. I felt in my heart I needed to talk to him, but I didn't want to. I asked my peers at work to pray for me to have the strength to do it. Excuse me. I decided I would do it on a Friday evening. That Friday came, and I decided I would just wait till Saturday. God had other plans for me. My ex lived in another county, and through a series of events, I ended up being the on-call nurse and had to make a trip to that county, 5 miles from my ex's house, to change a catheter for a client. I tried to get 2 other nurses to do it, but for one reason or another, they couldn't. Finally, I got the message. I was to talk to my ex that Friday night. After visiting the client, I went to my ex-husband's home. He was cordial and agreed to talk to me. We sat at the kitchen table. I don't know why this is making me cry, but it is. I asked him to forgive me for anything I had done to him and anything he perceived that I had done. I told him that I forgave him for what he had done to me and what I had perceived he had done to me. By the time all that was out, we were both crying and hugging. What a release. All I can remember now is that the good times of our 8-year marriage. Before that Friday, all I could remember were the bad times. My marriage ended in 1981, but the divorce finally ended in 1997. What I wanted to share is that the next day, I got a phone call from somebody, a lady that was thanking me for writing this because her daughter was going through the same thing. I cry easy, okay? That's just part of my MS. And I wanted to say that Nick and Kenzie, my grandkids, we've been coming to this church for 6 years this month, and we're very happy here. Thank you.